This is Deckard 6, and welcome back to Empire of the Sands. I'm probably going to make it a war that's probably not my best interest, considering the money situation, but damn it, Tabaristan is super vulnerable right now. Other people are grabbing slices out of them. I figure now is the time, and it will improve our piety, which will help our conversions, and yada yada yada. So let's go. Invasion of Tabaristan. They have, like, nothing. If I was in a stronger military position, I'd actually probably be putting pressure on the Ottomans right now. Because look at this Spanish invasion. With France backing them up, Ottomans are probably going to be weaker right now than they will be in a long time. I'm actually going to double check on this real quick, as you can see by the ledger opening up. Elemenu Ottomans. They still have a lot of men. And they have a lot of men in the field. Don't be freezing, yo. Alright. And that's drylands. It's an ideal place to fight them. Excellent. Where are they retreating to? Their capital down here? Let's just pursue them right to their capital. See if I can stack wipe them. Ugh, horrible rolls, but... And they have a great defensive position. But oh well. Grab some more of this territory real quick. QQ probably got forced to relent some of their cores, and that's probably the reason they don't have as many as I would have thought. Oh, General's dead. They're getting invaded by the Golden Horde from the north. We're just generally doing everything we can to just destroy Tabaristan as a political entity. Concede defeat. Ha ha! Oh, they know they're up against the wall. They just have no idea quite how hard. Ooh, no, we'll have to take the inflation. We have a inflation reduction guy that should keep that under control. I will, however, pay to reduce it once, because I don't want it too high. We need to keep our economy somewhat stable. It's cheaper, I think, this way. Or at least not much more expensive. Sort of a race right now to see who can occupy more territory. Still control fort controls for actually being able to reach the next province. No, we're saving up for military tech. Come on, forts fall. I can ill afford to maintain these armies for that long. Still tempting to just attack the Ottomans. Is just this war with Spain goes increasingly bad for them. Wow! Wow! They are doing really bad right now. It might be worth attacking them after I'm done with Tabaristan. Holy crap, this is going to be the weakest they've been like in forever. This is really probably my best chance to strike at them and do some serious damage. really like for them to just peace out with the Golden Horde, but I don't think that's going to happen. And I don't quite feel like vassalizing them and pulling me into this war with the Golden Horde, but I'm thinking about turning on the Ottomans, right? And now Hungary's joining in. Yeah. This is the time to strike. Once their capital falls, and I have like complete. Do I even need complete domination? Bam, 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 bam. Make sure those are all. Make sure they give them all to the right person. They should all go to QQ. This is Azerbaijani too. So bam, 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 bam. And whatever cash you have on hand, because I need the money. Alright. War's over. See, QQ? I am a generous and magnanimous master. You were but a husk of your former shelf, down to 2 provinces. And here I have returned you to a nation of not exactly consequence. Running around a lot, and I can't afford to take too much time. I need to get my armies in there while they're weak. Their military. At least he's got siege. It's like, well, at least he's got siege. Ottomans. Tunis is in this. And our actual just cause for the war will be Erivan. Tunis is a potential problem. Grab you and bring you up here as quick as you can. Tunis is joining in. Tunis probably has more men than the Ottomans at this point. Look at how far Spain has advanced into Ottoman land. Just look at that. Oh, that feels so good. And I know I'm losing piety because I'm essentially stabbing my fellow Sunni in the back at their moment of biggest weakness. Oh, what just happened right here before me? Oh well. And I will take peace with the Ottomans as quickly as they offer it. I am not interested in a long, drawn-out war. I am interested in grabbing 2 provinces for my vassal. Lickety-split. Anything more I can get out of them, potential monetary concessions in particular, are just going to be the icing on the... How the hell did you get here before... You know what? I'm not going to ask. I swear the AI puts more pressure on the player than it does on other AI. They are literally being torn apart by Spain at the moment. And what do? They march their only remaining army to siege one of my fortresses. Maybe the AI views this as the war that it can do more in, and that's the reason it's putting its focus here. But really, it really seems like it does try to... Alright. Yeah, it does seem like it tries to put more pressure on the player than just doing what's best for its own survival. This might be biased because I know in like Total War, the AI does target the player. The AI cares less about winning, because it really doesn't have a win condition itself, but rather being able to try to prevent the player from being able to reach their win condition. So it will unfairly target the player. And this is dry land, so it's perfectly fine to engage them on it. passable leader here. I need to bring up numbers. No, I can't because I have to go guild Tunisians here. See, this is the problem with them doing this, is it's literally just slowing me down. Alright, now I can leave that territory occupied. I just didn't want their army to be able to go run around occupying more. Ezra fan, done. Excellent. Bring total troop concentration that I can here. See if I can get them. No, go away. See if I can get that before they actually roll over and take the fort while reinforcements are still en route. I don't even need the reinforcements. Not really. You're my siege. You're my siege. Wow, yeah, the Ottomans are just... Oh, my trade fleet forgot to go back. Hehe. That's just my fault. Oh, just look at the poor Ottomans. Oh my God, look at the poor Ottomans. And look at all the shits I don't give. I will grab whatever I can from them, really, at this point. I won't grab Ezram just because, for some reason, I feel like it should be theirs. But all this Armenian stuff, if my ally will take it, I'll frickin' give it to them. Turkey's just about broken at this point. Holy crap, look at it. Oh. Combined might of Spain, France, Hungary, and Mamluks, now the greatest Sunni power now that this has happened to the Ottomans. Oh, I have a phone call, friends. Hold on just a moment. Alright, brief cut there because real life intervening. Sorry about that. Let's continue with the gleeful destruction of the Ottomans. Like, I initially was like, oh, I'm just going to take a little bit and then get out because I don't want a big war. And then just it became how complete the Ottomans' defeat was here. And Tunis, are you willing to peace out? Seriously, man. No, you're not. Well, whatever. Alright, we have a manpower deficit, so I don't want this to go on too much longer. But my only other major rival right now is Persia, and we still have a peace with them. God darn it, Persia, you're taking Tabaristan. Alright, Ottomans. They still haven't taken this freaking province. Just take the province. Come on, take over. Gosh darn it, siege. Right, where's my guy with siege? Here's my guy with siege. Get over there and help them. So, Castile is pieced out, but they're still at war with Hungary. In many ways, that just opens up more territories for me to actually occupy. Oh, now we have the province. So that's what I want to give to QQ. Just these 4 provinces. I want whatever cash I can get out of you. So this is what I want. I think this is probably going to be reasonable-ish. Let's go for 500 ducats. Can I get the 500 ducats? I'm going to stay to war until I can get the 500 ducats. I'm actually going to take the diplomacy hit. I know, we're so close to completing our prestige. We'll probably complete it after this war, assuming we don't lose a lot in the meantime, so... I mean, I kind of want to keep it. And they'll probably be more inclined, not even with just the war against me, but with the Hungary grabbing territory. Continue to drive up their war exhaustion. Wow, their war exhaustion is nil. Importing coffee? Sure. National unrest? Yeah, love that. Man, their war... What happened to their war exhaustion? Did it somehow reset? Or did they just buy it down in, like, huge mass? Because they were at, like, 14 recently. Wow. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, Tunis. Whoa, what are you... How... Oh, because I don't actually have the fort active here. Ha ha! Oh. I was wondering how they got there. And Tunis is still one that wants to fight. Man, whatever happened to your freaking war exhaustion? Because I was counting on that, been driving up your willingness to make peace by a lot. But that, like, I'm really surprised. Like, I have no idea where the hell that went. Still frustrating. Yeah, the loss of Damascus here to frickin' Tunis was really hurting my war score at the moment. You'd probably be willing to peace out right now if they hadn't ninja'd that behind my back. Which is admittedly my own fault for not seeing, but still. Let's recapture that. Oh, that's technically under another fort, so never mind. Not worth grabbing. I really wish it would fall faster, but I don't think my rolls have been particularly good here. It doesn't have any real defensive bonuses, it's just I'm not getting great rolls. Getting pretty good rolls here, though. Yeah, this siege started later and is already further along. Partly because we got a freaking water shortage, which makes a big difference. Or is this one that keeps them managing supply shortages? There we go. Ottomans! Yeah! Peace! Peace out. Hell frickin' yeah. I technically didn't gain any territory. My vassals continue to grow significantly. Once again, Horde vassal. I know the downsides. We went over that with AQ earlier. But, alright, power projection's good. That helps get us keep our military power up by allowing us to maintain the 2 needed leaders without having to pay military power to do that. So that's a boost there. We got a lot of money. A lot of money. We continue to weaken the Ottomans, who are our biggest rival. I mean, we've potentially put ourselves in the hot spot by the fact that our vassal now controls Ottoman cores. That's risky. That means the Ottomans are, and we're going to cut my cords when we annex that vassal. So the Ottomans are really just, there's not going to be any real peace with them unless we can eventually force them to give up those cores. But Spain's taken a little territory, which I'm not super happy about. Oh, we didn't quite get the prestige we want? Oh, I'll cancel the mission then. I tried. I really tried to get that prestige up to 50. I did everything I could. But we only managed to get, like, what, 48, 49? That's so close, and yet we really can't afford another war to try to raise it even more right now. We're 6,000 men in debt. We have cash on hand, but our income is... Our income's decent. We didn't actually... Oh, that's because our freaking visors are dead. Alright, our income's mediocre. We need to replace our fleet. It's one of the things we need to do. Let's do that first. It's 10 ships. So the Ottomans effectively paid us to replace our fleet at the very least. Man, they just... This guy's 79 years old. Alright, where was I? We can do some infrastructure investment if we want to. If any place that's particularly good. We were working on Baghdad at one point. We wanted the workshop next. Yep. I was turning you into a... Oh yeah, I want a barracks here. Definitely want a barracks here. Probably don't want this here, at least not at the moment. But let's wait for a second. 12 from the workshop, 20 from there. So let's do that for now. How's our piety? It's not great. But this is our situation. I don't know exactly how long this episode's going to be, since it's going to be stitched together, because I had the phone call interruption. But yeah, you heard the glee in my voice as we took on the Ottomans. And they're at peace now, but they forced to release Moria, forced to release Bosnia, forced to release Trebzoid, forced to give some of their land to my vassal, lost virtually all their allies except for Tunis. They're still a major power, but they're only, in my mind now, one power amongst many. I've grown significantly. I could possibly stand toe-to-toe with them if it wasn't for the tech difference. Not just the fact that they're, that far ahead of me, because they're not that far ahead of me, but the actual quality of the troops they get for that difference. Do I want this? Yes, I do, actually. And I'm actually going to cancel these remaining 8 ships and build them as the better caravels. And upgrade these while I'm here. Whoops, I shouldn't have had to do that. I should have just waited, but whatever. Better ships. Good for us. Rival of arrival. At the moment, maybe proper fleet in a little bit. Let's grab religion, because I've been talking about this since the whole time, and we'll at least climb religion as high as church attendance duty, I think. No, divine supremacy. We'll climb all the way up to divine supremacy. Deus vult. God wills. This is probably what I'm going to call it. We haven't exactly exploded over the course of this play session, but we've drastically increased our own strength, while immediately hamstringing our most immediate rivals. Now, however, we've seen the rise of Spain as a power in the Eastern Mediterranean. They are increasingly a threat, but they're not an immediate threat. They're a threat that's on the horizon rather than a threat that's immediately knocking on our door. We have some time to prepare before we have to deal with Spain. We have avenues of expansion. Tabaristan is basically going to be effed, but that also means that we have access potentially to the Tabaristan tag here, and we're going to get another diplomatic relation when we get enough points. QQ is yet another Horde vassal replacing AQ. Not hugely stronger than AQ was, probably because it's going to be less homogeneous. And particularly considering they probably started off in debt. Probably, I mean, they already have the same problem that they're not going to have the reformed units, I'm pretty sure. Well, they at least took administrative ideas. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. They might reform before we annex them. In which case they might be worth keeping around as a caucus vassal in general. But for the time being, they've, you know, they're gonna core a lot of this expensive caucus land. That's what I'm looking at. Like, because you see all here, increased coring cost, increased coring cost, increased coring cost, increased coring cost, increased coring cost. That's why I'm having them do this. Because of the freaking Caucasian traditions. Even though I'm not super huge on vassal feeding, it's just the Caucasus, if you're gonna vassal feed, Caucasus is where to do it. Alright, so that's it for this play session. This has been Deckard 6, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Deckard 6 out.